wonderful viewers, welcome to my platform, and you are watching Tochi's channel. If it is your first time and you like what I do here, if you are watching from Facebook, please, after watching, follow the page, like the page, put on your notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. If you are watching from YouTube, you are welcome. Subscribe, put on your notification bell. This channel is full with educational program, especially for women who are struggling to conceive. If you are a TTC mother and you are finding it difficult to conceive, this page, this channel, this platform is for you. So you don't need to watch and go. You need to subscribe. You need to follow the page. You need to turn on your notification so that anytime I post video, you will be the first person to see it. So if you look at me, I'm not that strong, but this is a question that I often receive from people. And it's very, very important because this is the foundation of conception. In a situation whereby you are not ovulating, there is nothing like conception. The highest infertility is anovulation. And what is anovulation? Anovulation is when a woman is not ovulating. So somebody asked me this question. She said, how do I know when I am ovulating? I have made the videos of ovulation several times, but it seems people do not understand me. So in this video, now I'm going to explain everything about ovulation. And another person asks, is fertile days different from ovulation day? Yes, I'm going to explain this. There are many ways in which you will know that you are ovulating. The problem we have is that we don't pay attention to our body. Every month, something goes in our system and it gives us sign. But because we are ignorant, that is why we do not notice it. So how would you know that you are ovulating? Or how will you know when you are likely going to ovulate? The first thing is knowing your cycle. Knowing your cycle. And what is cycle? Cycle is the interval between your period and your ovulation. So if you know your cycle, it will be easy for you to calculate your ovulation day. Let's take, for example, your period started on the 1st of this month. You mark it in the calendar and you wait until the next time it will come out next month. Do the 3 months, then you will check the interval. If it is 21 days, if it is 28 days, if it is 30 days, if it is 35 days, then these are the interval. This is the length. This is the circle. This is your circle. Now, knowing your circle now will help you. Once you know your circle, it will not be difficult for you to calculate your ovulation. If you have 20 days circle, it is a short circle. You are likely going to ovulate on the circle day 7. That is, if your period started from today, you start counting the real day you start seeing blood. You know, some people, once their period come out, it will first come in form of dirty. No, you don't count that. You count the real day you start seeing the real blood until the 7th day. That is the day you are likely going to ovulate if you have 20 to 21, 25 days cycle. Now, if you have 28 days cycle, 28 days cycle is a normal cycle, and sometimes people say my menstruation is irregular, my period is irregular. What you call irregular period is when your period is not coming every month. That is irregular period. It's not that your period will come out 28 this month, maybe next month it come out 29, the upper month it come out 30, 31, you say it's irregular. No, irregular is when it's not often coming. Some women, they don't see their menstruation every month. That is when it is irregular. Regular period starts from 20 to 35 cycles, 35 days cycle. Once your menstruation exceeds 35 days cycle, that is when you will say you have a problem. But in the situation of irregular period is when your period is not coming out every month. Now, if you have 28 days cycle, you are likely going to ovulate between 14th and 15th day of your cycle. And I always advise people, if you don't know, even if you think that you know how to calculate your ovulation, sometimes ovulation is trickish. You may think that because you have 28 8 day cycle that you will definitely ovulate on 14th or 15th day, but sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes it may exceed 15 to 16. So the best way you can track this, the best way, simplest stress-free way you can track this is by using this, what is called OPK ovulation prediction kit. This is it. You can buy this in a store, pharmacies. You can buy it online, Amazon. This thing is very good and the easiest way to track your ovulation, to know when you are likely going to ovulate. For example, people with 20 to 25 days, 21 day cycle, you start tracking it immediately you finish your menstruation. You start tracking it. If you have 28 day cycle, you start using this on the cycle day 11. You use your 9 o'clock urine. By 9 o'clock in the morning, by then you have not taken anything. Don't take anything liquid. You take your 9 o'clock urine, you open this stripe and dip it. It's just like pregnancy test, but this is LH ovulation kit. It's just for ovulation. You don't use it for pregnancy test. It's just for ovulation. So because it's only dictating LH. So you do it whenever you see two positive line, or you see the test line and the control line. You see it here. If you see the test line and the control line in the same color like this, it simply means that you are going to ovulate within 12 to 48 hours. Sometimes the ovulation will come earlier, sometimes it will come late. For example, you tested today, you see these two lines. Between late today and tomorrow, you must surely ovulate. When you see it, it doesn't mean that you have ovulated already. No, it means that you are likely going to ovulate within 12 to 48 hours. I don't know if somebody is understanding me. Please, if you don't understand, ask me question in the comment section. So if you use these kits, if you use these things and you didn't see any two positive line that is clear, it simply means that you are not ovulating, or maybe you are not doing it very well, or maybe you have taken liquid. If you test it this month and you didn't see any positive line, and you find out that before you do it you took liquid, then what you should do next month, you try it again. And if you didn't take any liquid, you do it in a normal way, and you didn't see the two line positive, it simply means that you are not ovulating. Then you should know that there is problem. You start looking for help. So somebody asked, is fertile days different from ovulation days? Yes, fertile days start 5 days to your ovulation. And some people think it's only ovulation day that they can get pregnant. Some people, they don't baby dance. They just relax, always concentrate on their ovulation day. No. Once you have entered your fertile days, for example, if you have 28 days cycle, your fertile days start on the cycle day 9, 10. If you have any baby dance intercourse within this period, even if you don't have another one during this month, and you and your partner baby dance, the sperm can last up to 5 days in your system. So the sperm will be there waiting for the egg to be released. Once the egg is released, then it will fertilize the egg. A conception have taken place. So it's always good, advisable for you to always baby dance. In fact, if you are a TTC mother, that is trying to conceive mother, you should make baby dancing your next option, your best option, because it's always good for enough sperm to be there, so that once the egg is released, it will see something to fertilize. So ovulation day simply means the day the egg will be released, the day the egg will be burst, the day the egg will rapture from your ovary. But fertile days means that your body is prepared, your body is ready for conception. So you don't need to wait for the ovulation day. It's always good to start baby dancing earlier, so that once the egg is released, the sperm will be there. And somebody was talking about conceiving a male child and a female child. Well, there has not been any scientifically proven apart from IVF that can help you to conceive a male or female child, but there are other assumptions. I have made the video several times. Maybe you go and watch the video if you are if you are the person asking me that you have a male child, you want to have a male child. It's only God that determines the gender of children. So I believe you understand what I said. If you do not, please do not hesitate to ask me question. And again, there are some signs that can tell you that you are about to ovulate. Like I said before, that anything that happens in our system gives us time, but our inability to pay attention to our body makes it difficult for us to notice. Before your ovulation day or whenever you want to ovulate, you might see cervical mucus. Your cervical mucus will be changing. That doesn't mean that if you don't see cervical mucus, that's why I don't like talking about it too much. Some people, when they don't see it, they will think that they are not ovulating. No, some women are dry, but it doesn't mean that they will not get pregnant. It doesn't mean that they are not ovulating. So another thing, you have pelvic pains during your ovulation because something is coming out from your body. You have a slight pain, abnormal slight pain, and sometimes you have tender breast. Sometimes you will be sensitive. There is a lot of ovulation signs. That is, if you are paying attention to your body, that will let you know. I don't want this video to be long to know when you are ovulating. Please ask me question in this video. If you ask me question in this video that is not clear, I will answer you. Remain blessed. Subscribe, follow, turn on your notification bell, invite your friend, share, and like until I come your way again. Bye bye.